Okay, so picture this. You wake up one morning, you flip on the news, and this is the breaking headline you see. Not a hoax, not some failed science experiment. We're talking about a genuine creature from our planet's deep past, somehow walking the Earth once more. And it's not just any creature. The creature in question is the Smilodon. You probably know it as the Saber-Tooth tiger, and its return would kick off a crisis unlike anything modern humanity has ever had to face. Yeah, this animal has been gone for 10,000 years, but its design is just timelessly terrifying. Those canines, longer than a kitchen knife, they weren't for show. Its entire skull was basically engineered for a single, devastating one-hit kill. And that, right there, brings us to the first, most immediate problem. We live in a world that has completely forgotten how to deal with a predator like this. We're just not ready. So, how would this actually play out? Let's take a look at the first few days of chaos as this ancient hunter collides head-on with our modern world. For a Smilodon, our world isn't a confusing, scary place. It's a buffet. Seriously, think about it. Our pets, our livestock, even us, we're all slow, unsuspecting targets with absolutely no natural defense against a hunter this powerful. And that's really the core of the issue. You just can't reason with it. A Smilodon wouldn't understand a red light or be intimidated by a car horn. It operates on one single powerful instinct: to hunt. Everything else is just noise. And things would escalate terrifyingly fast. It would start with some strange reports, maybe some missing animals at the edge of town. Within days, you'd get some blurry footage. And pretty soon after that, the authorities would face this impossible choice: cause a global panic or try to contain a secret they can't possibly control. So, the crucial point, the question that everyone would be asking is this: can we stop it? I mean, with our technology, our weapons, surely we could hunt down one animal, right? But see, that's actually the wrong question. The real terror, the scenario that turns this from a huge problem into an absolute nightmare, is what happens if it doesn't just survive, but it learns. And this is where the story takes a sharp turn. Because this creature is more than just a wild beast. It's an intelligent predator, and its survival depends entirely on its ability to adapt to this new strange world. At first, it might act on pure instinct, kind of clumsy, out in the open. But after a few close calls, it would start to learn. It would realize that humans are predictable, that darkness is its ally, and that our world has patterns it can exploit. It would evolve from a beast into a master hunter. Its new hunting ground wouldn't be in the center of our cities, no way. It would be on the fringes, the vast forests, the rugged mountains, and all those forgotten, overgrown areas just outside our urban sprawl. It would become a ghost, a legend, living right on our doorstep. And the danger here extends far beyond a direct conflict with us. Reintroducing an apex predator of this magnitude would trigger a catastrophic collapse of the local food chain. Deer, elk, bison, their populations would just plummet, shattering the delicate balance of our ecosystems. This massive ecological risk would force humanity into an impossible ethical corner, and you can bet it would spark a fierce global debate. On one side, you'd have people arguing that this is a miracle, a second chance to study and restore a magnificent piece of our planet's history. But the other side would argue for immediate extermination, that the risk to human life, to the ecosystem, is just too great. It's a choice between our sense of wonder and our own survival. But while we argue, while we hold conferences and write papers, the Smilodon isn't concerned with our moral dilemma. It'll be focused on one simple, powerful imperative: to live, to hunt, to survive, and to thrive. And this brings us to the final, and maybe the most profound idea at the heart of this entire thought experiment. We surround ourselves with concrete and technology, and we start to believe we've tamed the world. But the return of something so ancient, so powerful, would be a stark reminder that our control is really just an illusion. Nature's laws are older and a hell of a lot more enduring than anything we can build. So I'll leave you with this final question. If humanity played a role in its first extinction, do we really have the moral authority to make that same decision again? Is it our right to erase it from existence a second time? What would you do?